Okay, so what's up, YouTube? So today I'm outside in nature. Last week you saw me, I was outside going to the gym. Today I'm just gonna take a little chill, man, and just sit down and talk with you guys. I actually want to talk with you about a particular dream I had. So stay tuned, and we'll get right into that.
What is the end goal of all this? Like to get rich, to make a living doing this, or
Okay, so pretty much I had a dream, right? And I usually don't talk about this stuff, especially on a public platform such as YouTube, TikTok, or anything like that. So it was really just out of the blue type of thing, like a spontaneous thing. So I really feel pressured to tell it. So if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, share it with someone that may. So we're gonna get right into it. So pretty much I had a dream. I was in this small town, and the town, like, I don't know where it was at. I don't know, like, what part of the world it was in, but I was in this town and I met this particular person, and it was a guy. And I remember we was talking throughout the whole dream, but hit and miss. And the particular part that I remember is we was all in this vicinity where we was like eating together. So I think like the whole village comes together and eat as a family pretty much. But they wasn't all, related, but they all eat together. So pretty much I was asking questions because I wanted to know about the village. I wanted to know about the people, and I asked this question, and I asked this particular the person that I was talking to. I asked him a question as he was getting up and going to the restroom, and I don't remember the question I asked him, but he began to cry. He began to weep a little bit, and walked to the restroom, and came out, and he was still crying. And I asked him what was wrong, or like, what was it? And he didn't want to talk in front of people. So I remember thinking to myself, I wanted to go sit down and talk with him over in the corner. And like, you know how dreams work. So like I was immediately over there, and we was talking, and pretty much he had a baby on the way, but he was afraid that his dad or his mom, the way he was raised, would rub off on him, and he would treat his child like that. And I began to cry as well. And in my spirit, in the dream, I heard God tell me to tell him that within the next 2 to 3 weeks, that his life was going to change forever. And to some, that may not mean anything, but to others, it may mean a whole lot. Because a lot of times we can be birthing something, or we can be pregnant with something in our spirit, where God is trying to say, you need to develop this, or you need to build this, or you need to give birth to this particular thing. And we are afraid that because of what our parents did to us as a child, or the way we was treated, may rub off on what we're doing. So if you were brought up in a impoverished household, you didn't have a lot, you don't know how to hold money, don't know how to deal with money, that kind of thing can rub off in your business. And you can, take too much money as profit, not put back into your business, and your whole business can fold. Or, you can just deal with certain things. Like if you're supposed to create a legacy for your children, you will start to pick up things from what your parents did, and then ultimately change the whole dynamics of what your future is supposed to be. But I'm here to tell you today that within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I don't know when you watch this, but I believe from the moment you watch this, 2 to 3 weeks from now, whatever time you're watching this, God is going to do a miraculous thing in your life. And I never speak like this. If you go back on my other videos, you will see that I'm not talking like this. But I believe that God is trying to show you something and trying to show me something, because I believe the dream first hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking in my mind, I was praying a couple of days ago that I really wanted to change the way I hold money. And for so long, I can only get a certain amount. Like, I can only hold a certain amount. And I was talking to my mentor, and I was like, I never saved this amount of money. I never saved more than, this amount. And he told me that, it may be time for a second job. If you notice that you only have enough for your bills and only have this amount of surplus afterwards, you may need a second job, because it's going to take you way longer to get to your goal. And I was just thinking, like, okay, maybe I do need a second job. But then I was like, if I do a second job, it's going to take away my time for YouTube. And I really didn't want that. I really wanted to forward my career in YouTube. And this is what I was thinking about last night. And I had this dream last night. So this morning when I woke up, it was on my mind. But I was talking to God last night, and I was asking God, okay, how do I make YouTube my career if I'm working for myself, never worked for myself before? And it's just this whole thing. How do I create a lifestyle of business for myself when there's nobody over my shoulder to tell me what to do, and there's no one here to, give me a schedule, give me a time to wake up, give me time to, come to work, clock in, and all that stuff. So it's just like, okay, God, how do I do this? And I do believe if I put in the work, put in the effort, put in all the time, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna know what to do. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna blow up. I'm not gonna say, because God didn't tell me that. But he said my life is gonna change forever. So I'm here to tell you and give you the same message God told me. If you put in, right, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, your life is gonna change forever. Now, it may not mean anything to you, but share it with someone that it does. If this video has done any amount of change in your life, please share it, subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you think. If it does, if it doesn't, let me know in the comments. At the end of the day, I just want everyone to live their best life, live in their blessed life, the life that God has designed for you to live. And I want you just to be the better person that you was always created to be. And yeah, so just hit me up next week. Remember, it's these fly, man. Just one fly. But anyway, stay tuned for next week. There's always going to be a video. I'm going to try to be consistent and just start posting every week, every Tuesday. And yeah, so just get it popping, man. Peace out.
What is the end goal of all this? Like, to get rich?